Oh, hi. Oh, hi. You good boy. Good morning, friends. Welcome back to my garden. I have done a lot of work out here in the last fortnight with some help from my family, and I thought I would take you around and show you what I've got done this week. Firstly, my parents came over and they cut my grass for me, which was very much appreciated. My son and his friends were playing on the trampoline last night, and it looks like they have completely destroyed the net. But what I wanted to show you was the veggie patch. So last weekend, my mum came over, and the two of us weeded the 4 garden beds together. We moved all of the pots and stuff onto the pavers for the greenhouse. I will be sorting all of that out this week, hopefully. But now that I'm working 5 days a week, it's been a little bit more difficult to find the time to get out here. But once I've got all of that sorted, hopefully the greenhouse will start getting built. My mum and I also hedge trimmed all of the ivy that was growing over the fence, and my dad came over with his chainsaw and he cut down that branch of the cherry tree that was hanging down. It looks a lot better now. He also came through with the whippersnipper and cut down all of the grass. So I still do need to do something about making the paths not grass, because I don't want to have to deal with mowing in here, but it looks so much better. So in here I have a few very sad looking chili plants. I think they were jalapenos. I can't actually remember. So those are looking a little bit sad, but I'll see if they recover. In this garden bed, I have some other chilies which are looking better. So this one is labeled as a habanero, but it looks more like a pepperoncini or something like that. That one is definitely a jalapeno. That one I'm not sure about. And that one looks like a jalapeno too. So we've got a few that survived in here. We'll just see how they go. And we cleared out this garden bed and moved the 2 bags with the alive rhubarb just onto the surface for the moment. Still unsure about that blueberry. The blackberry is looking pretty good. The mulberry, I'm not really sure about. A lot of it looks dead, but it does look like it's reshot, so we'll see how that goes. The raspberry is definitely dead. This blueberry is looking a bit better than the other one, but we'll see. And this garden bed, what I actually did for this garden bed was I put all of the logs from the cherry tree and also from the dead almond trunk into the bottom of this bed. Then when we cut the grass the second time, we put the clippings all around, and then we added in some compost. So this is hugelkultur. It is supposed to mean that the wood will eventually break down and feed the soil, and it means that I don't have to buy as much dirt to fill up this garden bed. My fruit trees are looking pretty good. My mum bought me a new tangelo and an orange, which are just there in those smaller pots. And the other fruit trees are looking pretty good. They still need some work, but all in all, I am pretty happy with how the veggie patch is looking. I moved the 2 chicken cages for the chicken run in place, just to see how they would look and how much space they were going to take up. We have decided that we are going to get the metal shed style chicken coop. So we're still waiting on that to arrive, but once that's arrived and put together, we'll work out how we're going to orient the 3 structures so that the chickens have a good space. And the herb garden is looking pretty nice. We still need to weed in here again. I need to plant some more chives after Goosey dug them all up, but everything else is looking really good. My strawberries arrived and have been planted and already have some leaves on them, so I'm really happy with the herb garden. My dad also cleared out my gutters for me and took a load of green waste to the tip, which was very much appreciated. I also decided that given that my children are now old enough that they don't really use the trampoline all that much, that it wasn't worth replacing the safety net for a third time. So we are now getting rid of the trampoline. I spent this morning deconstructing the net and the mat and all the springs, and we'll be getting rid of that soon.
My daughter and
And
I
this
built this
afternoon,
arbor,
my daughter and I built this
and
arbor, and we planted 5 roses. I've got 1 Papa Milan there, and to grow over the arbor, there's 2 climbing Mr. Lincolns. And then further down along the fence, I've got 2 climbing Woollerton Old Hall, which are a cream David Austin. Should be beautiful.
I would like to thank you for being here with me today as I showed you what's been going on in my garden. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Can't wait to see you next time. Bye for now.